I'm Jessica with the Pain-Free Athlete, and this video is going to go over sideways band walking. So I've got a band and it's pretty light resistance above my knees. This is the easiest place to start, and then you can move the band down to your ankles and increase the resistance of the band. But when you're learning this type of band walking, I suggest start with it easy. Even without a band is a good idea. So we start, weight is even in both feet, feet are straight, standing tall, slight bend in the knees. And then take a step to the side, doesn't have to be huge, keeping those toes pointing straight ahead. And then we really want to get into this hip because we want to strengthen a good hip position, not just do this. It's not enough to just feel a burn in your hip and in those glutes. You really want to get strong in a good functional position. So we step to the side, and then we're going to transfer weight over to this leg and then really get into this hip. So how we do that is ground your foot. Make sure your heel is in really good contact with the ground. Pull back into the hamstring. Feel the stretch, the opening, the engagement in the back of the hip, that gluteus medius. So I've got my hamstring, gluteus medius. I've got my pelvis slightly tucked under. My back is long, and my abs, they also help me to rotate into this hip. Remember, the main function of the hip is rotation. And then to keep me from falling out to the side, I've got my adductors, my inner thigh here, is also doing some work. So back from the start here, I'm going to take a step, get my weight over, and then rotate back and in to that hip. Pulling into the heel, feeling the hamstring, countering with some adductor, abs, keeping my back long, and then I get that glute med helping me to get really stable and solid in my hip. And then we hike this hip up. So what I'm going to do, that's going to transfer my weight over here even more. So my hip is up here, and I have to keep my balance, and then I bring my leg down. Step, transfer, rotate back and in. You can see my pelvis rotates so that it points towards the foot that I just stepped onto. I've got my hamstring, inner thigh, glute med, and abs all working together to center me over this leg, getting strong here. Then I hip hike. Hold that for a couple seconds if I can, and then bring my leg down and keep going. That's side band walking.